I learned this technique, not oh, you should be willing to edit. No, you should be willing to utterly subvert, destroy, annihilate what you think you are. Something can be born from that. Not a better version of it. What it wanted to be all along. I'm Laird Barron, writer of horror, crime, and mystery. This is Frontier Death Song. Stephen Graham got taken by the hunt while he was running the 92 Iditarod. Official records have it that Graham took a wrong turn out on Norton Sound between Koyuk and Elam and went through the ice into the sea. No trace of him or the dogs was found. The report was bullshit. I saw what really happened. And because I saw what really happened, because I meddled in the hunt, there would be hell to pay. I've almost died 3 times. The first time I was 18 months old, something happened with my eye. It turned out it was cancer. If they hadn't caught it when they did, I was terminal. It was a major operation, major recovery. That's like my earliest memory in general, and I think it probably is formative. I don't think you come away from something like that physically unscathed, obviously, but also emotionally. I was born in Palmer, Alaska, back in the 70s. I spent a lot of my formative years out in the wilderness. My dad and mom got a homestead parcel. It wasn't accessible by a road, anything like that. You had to, in summertime, we had a big riverboat that we would navigate, and then in the wintertime, it was a dog team. About 70 miles from the nearest population center. A dog team, it would probably be a 6-7 hour trip. Riverboat, about the same. Obviously with a plane, you get out there in an hour and a half or something like that. My parents used to play a game with us. It was called What Would You Do? And I remember one time my dad said, all right, what would you do if we were in town? And they would do that. They would leave us kids out there for 2-3 weeks at a stretch. And so we would be basically left on the farm to tend it while they were in town taking care of business. And he says, okay, so what would you do if, you heard Mary down the hill through the trees, it's kind of dark, calling for help? Would you go down there? And I remember knowing this is a trap, but like, well, I'd leave my brothers up at the house and I would, go down and help. And he said, and then you would never come back.